Hi kids, welcome to Bible Story Time. I'm Pastor George. Today I'm using this prop. What do you think it may be? Yes, it looks very much like a castle and it has an entrance, and I'm going to use this today as the entrance to a Roman fortress. We're going to the New Testament to listen to the story of a Roman soldier. And it's a beautiful story because Jesus says that this man had an incredible faith. So today I'm going to make a few interesting things as well. We're going to recreate a village, we're going to make the Roman fortress, and we're going to bring lots and lots of soldiers. I want to invite you that at home, you too invite your mom or your dad or someone so that they can help you to recreate this story. Come and join us. For our landscape today and recreating the village of Capernaum, we're using these two bases that I normally use for all the other stories in all the other videos. Big, huge thanks to Pastor Tony, a friend of mine, who helped me with these bases. And it is important to decide where you're going to place all the buildings and how you're going to tell the story, and in this particular case, to video the story as well. Here are the houses. Remember, we are making a village, the village of Capernaum, and also we are going to make the Roman fortress. This is how we start with the Roman fortress. We put the sides of it. Sometimes it will take a little while to see what's going to be the best place to display things, but once you've decided, you go for it. All right, so this is the main doors to the fortress, and we will set the doors and we'll place them, and that will go in the middle of the three-part fortress. Every bit of detail that you add will bring the Bible story alive and will give a sense of joy as you retell the story. The entrance to Capernaum will have a tower so that not everybody may come in just like that. The soldiers will man that and we'll put it right in the middle. All right, one last building that we want to station right next to the fortress, either for the Roman soldiers to sleep or to rest, and that will go there. We've got a cart, we've got to put it right at the entrance of the town, the village, and next to it, in the main square of the village of Capernaum, we are going to put the men that come and sell. But I thought that there was something missing, so I'm going to make something really quickly. Now, can you guess what I'm trying to make here? This will go right next to the cart, and it will be very helpful for the fruit and the fish and the veggies to be kept nice and cool. It will be a pretty useful building for other stories as well. And that's really important, that you create a building or buy a building and you can use them for all sorts of different stories. All right, we're getting ready, and there it is. Now we need to add all the people, and a village is ready to see Jesus in action, healing the Centurion's servant.
In the time of Jesus, the place where he lived was ruled by the mighty Roman Empire. The Romans built big fortresses and had lots and lots of soldiers. The people in Jesus' time were generally pretty afraid of the Roman soldiers because, well, they could be nasty and cruel. The Romans didn't believe in God. They believed in lots of different gods. As a matter of fact, they had 12 different gods for different things. The commanding officers of the Roman army were called Centurions, and they were in charge of up to 100 soldiers. Roman centurions and his soldiers were sent to different towns to keep law and order. And today's story is about one centurion that was sent to look after a city called Capernaum. Capernaum was a fishing village on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and like most towns around the place, it was full of the hustle and bustle of men and women and kids and sheep and horses pulling carts, and everyone going about their business of working and selling and buying bread, fruit, veggies, grain, and of course, fish. One day, Jesus and his disciples came to Capernaum. They must have loved seeing all the people and most probably bought something to eat while they were there. Now, at that time, the highly valued and much respected and loved servant of a centurion was very, very sick. So sick, in fact, that the centurion and everyone else in the house were pretty sure that he was going to die. The centurion had prayed to all of his 12 Roman gods over and over, but as one would expect, the servant was not healed. As a matter of fact, he got worse and worse. Now the centurion found out that Jesus was in town, and he knew about all the people Jesus had healed. So he decided to forget all his 12 useless Roman gods and ask Jesus instead to heal his servant. He sent some Jewish elders, who were very respected in the city, to talk to Jesus and ask him to come and heal his servant. The Jewish elders ran to find Jesus, and when they did, they earnestly begged him to help the centurion, because instead of being nasty and cruel like other centurions, he was good, kind, loved the Jewish people, and had even built a synagogue for them. So Jesus went with them because he loved to help and heal people. However, as he was coming to the house, the centurion sent some friends to ask Jesus to not go to the trouble of walking all the way to his house. Now, it wasn't that the centurion didn't want Jesus to come. On the contrary, he really wanted his servant healed. It was just that he understood that Jesus was someone special and worthy of respect. He felt that in comparison to Jesus, he, the commander of 100 soldiers of the mighty Roman Empire, was not worthy of the honor of having Jesus in his home. He even felt he wasn't worthy to go himself and meet Jesus. That's why he had sent the elders and his friends instead. So he told his friends to ask Jesus to just say the word from where he was, and his servant would be healed. The centurion understood the authority and power of Jesus because he was under the command of his superior officers, and in turn he had authority over his soldiers. He only needed to say, "Go!" and his soldiers would go, or "Come!" and the soldiers would come and do whatever he told them. He knew that Jesus had an even bigger authority, even over sickness and death. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at the centurion's faith. He turned to the crowd that had followed him, and he told them that he hadn't even seen strong faith like this in all of Israel. When the officers' friends returned to the centurion's house, they found the servant completely healed. Well, we don't know if the servant or the centurion came to thank Jesus afterwards for the miracle, but I'm pretty sure everyone in town somehow got to hear about it. That's just the way it is in small towns. And those who had prayed and those who believed may well have become faithful followers of Jesus.
What an incredible story. A man with an incredible faith. I want to invite you that you too may put your trust and faith in Jesus. Even though some people may not believe in him. How about if you believe in him? I pray that God may bless you as you continue enjoying and reading the stories of the Bible. God bless.